to share. Dashboard clock is ticking down the hours past the exit sign we used to know by heart, running on the fumes of all our wasted powers. Tear this heavy silence right apart. The steering wheel is cold beneath my hand, leaving all the wreckage of a broken land. Speeding down the highway into the dark unknown. Every shadow whispers that I'm driving alone. You're the ghost beside me in the passenger seat as the asphalt burns beneath the rushing beat. Radio's playing that old familiar song. Static cuts the chorus right into my chest. Wonder in the moment where it all went wrong. Putting all these haunting memories to rest. Headlights cut through the heavy midnight rain, accelerating fast to outrun all the pain. Speeding down the highway into the dark unknown. Every shadow whispers that I'm driving alone. You're the ghost beside me in the passenger seat as the asphalt burns beneath the rushing beat. Park beneath the humming amber lights, alone, resting both hands on the empty, quiet wheel, wondering if you would ever hear this tone, or if this heavy silence is all that's real. The dashboard clock glows softly in the dark, staring at the glass where your reflection used to stay, leaving every memory and every fading mark as the cold night slowly drifts away. The coffee in my cup is bitter to the taste. Another hour ticking down to a waste, resting at the line where the highway ends its breath, breathing in the chill like a quiet little death. You're the shadow lingering on the passenger side, nowhere left for either of us to run and hide. Static murmurs softly from the radio dial, playing tunes we hum together Tears are blurring up the visions in my sight, spaying out into the endless empty night. Resting at the line where the highway ends its breath, breathing in the chill like a quiet little death. You're the shadow lingering on the passenger side, nowhere left for either of us to run and hide.
The steering wheel is freezing in my grip, looking out across the dark and heavy sea, taking one more lonely, melancholy trip, wondering what is left of you and me. Dashboard lights are painting shadows on my face, passing by the cliffs where the wind blows wild, trying to erase every trace of your embrace, acting like a broken, stubborn child. The leather is cold underneath my fingers tonight, replaying the moments we lost all our lives. Driving down the coast where the ocean meets the sky, every breaking wave is like a silent, bitter cry. You're the sudden ghost haunting every sharp decree, while the midnight water mirrors back the hurt in me. Radio is humming with the melody so low, echoing the secrets that I never dared to say, watching all the miles and the memories overflow as the darkness slowly wears away. Steering through the curve with a heavy aching chest, putting every haunting illusion to rest. Driving down the coast where the ocean meets the sky, every breaking wave is like a silent, bitter cry. You're the sudden ghost haunting every sharp decree, while the midnight water mirrors back the hurt in me.
Emerging from the dark concrete tunnel into the blinding dawn, the horizon bleeds in shades of amber, gold, and red, carrying the pieces of a love that's dead and gone, and all the quiet words we left unsaid. The windshield catches every ray of morning light, chasing down the shadows of a freezing, lonely night, wrapped inside a heavy coat of memories and tears, steering through the ghosts of all our wasted years. The road stretches out like a ribbon of white, pulling me away from the edge of the night, crossing the line where the morning begins to break, holding on to every little heartache for your sake. You're the after image, lingering along the endless view as the new day tries to wash away the thought of you. The engine hums a quiet song across the empty lane, washing out the echoes of our long and bitter pain. Looking at the vast expanse of open rising skies, reflecting every sorrow in my tired, heavy eyes. The sun climbs higher, burning through the morning haze, breaking down the prison of these empty, winding days, crossing the line where the morning begins to break, holding on to every little heartache for your sake. You're the after image, lingering along the endless view as the new day tries to wash away the thought of you.
The little charm is dangling from the glass, swaying softly with the turning of the wheel, watching all the hurried shadows pass, while I'm searching for something that is real. The warmth of your hand still lingers on the gear, even though the road ahead is wide and bare. Whispering your name so quietly to hear, hoping that your spirit might be waiting there. Looking in the rearview mirror at the quiet space, every gentle movement brings back your embrace. You're the soothing warmth inside this lonely ride, keeping its heat, tracing out the contours of your smiling face. Driving down the empty, winding, quiet street, finding in this moment our abiding grace. The engine hums a lullaby into the night, guiding every shadow toward the morning light. Looking in the rearview mirror at the quiet space, every gentle movement brings back your embrace. You're the soothing warmth inside this lonely ride, keeping every bit of memory cast aside.
Got the stereo blasting right into the night, rolling down the windows with a cynical smile, trying to convince myself that everything's alright. Driving this fast lane, heartbreak mile after mile. You said you'd never leave me stranded in the cold. Look at me now, just a rolling stone on the wheel, trading all your promises for stories left untold, dealing with the heavy things that I don't wanna feel. The speakers are shaking, the bass is hitting hard, playing all the cards that you left in the yard. Laughing at the ghosts while I step on the gas, cynical longing is too heavy to last, turning up the volume to drown out your name, playing this lonely little driving game. Driving game. The dashboard is glowing with an amber red hue, passing all the exits that lead back to you, reaping off the memories as they flash in the glass, knowing that this foolishness is bound to pass. Shouting out the window to the rushing air, creating all your echoes like I just don't care. Laughing at the ghosts while I step on the gas, cynical longing is too heavy to last, turning up the volume to drown out your name, playing this lonely little driving game. Driving game. Whatever. Driving down the rough and shadowed road ahead, every bump is waking up the ghosts inside, tearing through the memories of things you said, with nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide. The dust is rising high against the darkening sky, staring through the valley where the shadows lie, clutching on the fractions of a fading pride, no longer willing to step aside. The gravel screams beneath the heavy spinning tires, fueling up the last of my surviving fire.
Freezing wind is howling through the window pane, carrying the fragments of a bruised and breaking heart, driving down the asphalt through the driving rain, wondering how we ever let ourselves drift apart. The dashboard lights are casting shadows in the dark, replaying every promise that we made along the way, searching for a lingering and gentle spark before the night completely fades to gray. But my heart is heavier still, navigating blindly down this steep and winding hill, whispering my confession to the rushing midnight wind, hoping that it reaches where our story should have been. You're the broken shelter in this wild keep my spirit warm. The miles keep stretching onward into the unknown. Every passing second feels like an eternity, walking through the shadows of this life alone, wondering if you ever shed a tear for me. The engine roars a deep and melancholy tune, howling out its sorrows to the fading moon, whispering my confession to the rushing midnight wind, hoping that it reaches where our story should have been. You're the broken shelter in this wild and bitter storm, holding on to memories to keep my spirit warm. Remembering the embers of our dying reckless spark, a narrow path through winding trees, echoes of your laughter drifting softly in the air, begging for a moment of sweet forgiving ease, while circling the traps of your unspoken snare. Swerving on the edge of what is wrong and right, chasing your illusion through the dangerous night, swinging through the dangerous curve with your name on my lips. Holding on to memory with slipping, trembling fingertips. You're the toxic impulse that I cannot leave behind, racing through the shadows of my compromised
Standing neath the flickering light of this warm streetlight, looking back across the chapters of a fading distant years, carrying the heavy burdens of the fading quiet night, washing out the quiet pain with quiet hidden tears. The painted lines are fading on the pavement down below, reminding me of moments that I used to hold so dear, passing through the memories of things I used to know, facing every ghost with neither doubt nor fear. The metal frame is trembling as the night wind starts to blow, tracing out the footprints of the paths we used to go. Standing beneath the shadow of the warm street light, rewriting every promise in the cold and quiet night. You're the echo lingering within my weathered soul, making every broken piece of history feel whole. The engine hums a story of the places left behind, searching through the corners of a troubled aging mind, looking at the mirror where my past begins to clear, whispering the answers that I always longed to hear. The passing years are rolling like a heavy rushing tide, leaving all the hollow little secrets we would hide. Standing underneath the shadow of the warm street light, ooh, rewriting every promise in the cold and quiet night. You're the echo lingering within my weathered soul, making every broken piece of history feel whole. Feel whole. Driving deep into the sacred forest where the shadows fall, wheels churning up the ancient dust beneath a canopy of trees, answering the silent, heavy and mysterious call, carrying this heavy cross upon my binding knees. So the earth are wrapping tight around my weary soul, passing by the heavy timber where the sacred river flows, trying to surrender to a love that makes me whole, walking down the narrow path where nobody goes. The tires grind against the sacred unpaved ground, searching for the holy silence that cannot be found. Driving through the dusty forest where the wild winds blow, writhing in the earthy spirit of the things we know. You're the sacred altar carved into my broken stone, offering my weary heart to walk this path alone. The canopy above is hiding out the morning sky, echoes of a distant prayer rising with the dust, watching all the empty promises and idols die, placing in the soil all my hidden grief and trust. The engine roars a deep devotion to the rising dawn, carrying my heavy spirit as I journey on. Driving through the dusty forest where the wild winds blow, breathing in the earthy spirit of the things we know. You're the sacred altar carved into my broken stone, offering my weary heart to walk this path alone. Heavy fog is rolling thick across the road, driving blindly through the gray and misty dawn, carrying this deep and unforgotten load, wondering how much longer I can keep this on. Pulses like a drum inside my chest, fading lines are dancing in the headlights glow.
car beneath the shadow of a tree, sitting on a cold and empty wooden bench, wondering why you had to turn away from me, trying every fragile piece of heart to quench. The midnight breeze is whispering a quiet sigh, staring at the lonely passenger seat so bare, wiping every silent tear from either eye, wishing that your spirit was still waiting there. The coffee in my hand has grown completely cold, replaying every story that we left untold. Sitting on the bench beside the empty road alone, breathing out a sorrow that has turned to stone. You're the ghost beside me in the quiet freezing air, hoping that you might be sitting with me there. The distant highway hums a low and steady tune, underneath the silver glow of fading light, staring at the surface of the quiet hollow moon, lost inside the shadows of the lonely night. The silence breaks into a sudden wave of pain, washing all the fragments down the freezing drain. Sitting on the bench beside the empty road alone, breathing out a sorrow that has turned to stone. You're the ghost beside me in the quiet freezing air, hoping that you might be sitting with me there. The road is winding down into the quiet final mile, where every shadow holds the weight of what we used to be, counting down the seconds with a weary broken smile, and wishing you were sitting here beside of me. The destination sign is glowing faintly in the mist, reflecting all the sorrow from the tears we had to cry, remembering the warmth of every touch we ever missed as the final moments slowly wandered by. The steering wheel is cold beneath my frozen hands, fading out across these empty, shifting lands, reaching the end of the line where the memories start to fade, holding the warmth of the promises that we broke and made. You're the final story written in the midnight air, looking for your face, but finding only emptiness there. The engine slows its rhythm as the journey comes to rest, cradling the heavy aches that linger in my chest, staring at the empty seat beside me in the dark, carrying the ashes of our last remaining spark. The morning breaks the silence with a brilliant blinding glare, burning down the echoes of the love we used to share. Reaching the end of the light where the memories start to fade, holding the warmth of the promises that we broke and made. You're the final story written in the midnight air, looking for your face, but finding only emptiness there.